pattern shows with me before, you'll hear me say this 1,000 times. What I have for you in front of me is something that I literally use every day, several times a day. I love them. They are whatever you want it to be. We call them baking boards. They could be a serving board, it could be a cutting board, it could be your cookie sheet. The great thing is you're getting 2 of them. They're 9 by 13 in size. And we have it in a beautiful floral lace pattern. So if you're new to Temp-tations, floral lace is one of 2 very popular patterns that Temp-tations has created. And these baking boards, using the beauty of ceramic stoneware, become not only just a beautiful presentation when you serve your food, but they really cook awesome. I always roast my Brussels sprouts, and I always roast my asparagus, and that's why I use them all the time, because it's our favorite vegetable in the house.
I got the asparagus idea from you.
Did you?
Absolutely.
Because it's the perfect size and length for your spears.
Well, and I love that you always ask the question, you know, what are you currently using? And I wasn't using the proper equipment for my asparagus, certainly. And now we're going out to the grill, right? We're going out to the patio. So why not use your baking boards? Maybe one is a serving tray and one is a cookie sheet, because you can do that. It is hand-painted stoneware. I'm showing you the old world green, the floral lace green, which is so beautiful. That scrolled pattern is just gorgeous. But this is hand-painted stoneware. So if you've never baked or cooked or served on stoneware, then you're missing it, because it really is the universal element. It's everything. It's going to keep your hot foods hotter longer, cold foods colder longer, and not to mention just a beautiful, beautiful serving platter. I mentioned the barbecue. Look what we've done here, Stacey, with our hamburgers and our hot dogs. You might not think this beautiful serving platter now becomes your go-to piece to serve the kids and serve the company. We've got our spare ribs. Guess what?
Great for ribs.
We just came from the grill, right? We just came from the grill.
And you know what? You have 2. So you're going to get 2 of these. So you have one to put the cooked ribs on, and another maybe to throw the bones on. Let's quick go through the colors. Remember, this is the floral lace pattern. We do not have the old world if you're looking for it. That's your collection. But here's the thing. Doesn't care if you're an old world collector, still pick up the floral lace, especially if we have your color, because you just need these in your arsenal because you'll use them so often.
You'll come running back for another set, I promise. Here's the floral lace green and vibrant green, just beautiful. That color is gorgeous with the brown handles. Next to that is the chocolate. So that I collect the Tuscan brown. This is the chocolate floral lace, and it's just stunning. Next to that, we have spice, and then
which is your orange.
Yeah, and it's really fabulous all year long, every season. And then on the far end there, on next to the spice, is our red.
Okay, here's the thing, $27.96 for, again, 2 of the 9 by 13 cutting boards. This is a style that is retiring. There's gonna be no reorder. So here's one of your last chances to get it, because we are getting down to very limited quantities, and obviously with the colors, because with Temp-tations, usually there's a bigger array of colors, but we're just getting down to the nitty-gritty here, and already in that red, I am last call. But I love the ideas that we bring to the table, or you bring to the table, I should say, as to what you can truly do with this baking board.
Isn't this so adorable? Look at these. I learned this, our food stylists come up with the best. This is a little zucchini salad. You know, you think about how do you do salad on the go? I love these little bite-sized salads. If you're doing a barbecue or you're having a little party or gathering, and then look, you can go ahead and just dip.
But this is like eating a salad with your hands for your guests. I think it's brilliant.
Little sushi roll-up.
Great.
Yeah,
I know he came up with that.
This is nice and cold. You know, we're going into these warmer temperatures. Isn't this cold? Do you feel that? How about our bruschetta? Now we want to keep our bruschetta nice and warm until our guests arrive. We can do that in an oven up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. Love the boards for baking. You know, we're not really going to the oven a whole lot in the summer, but we still want to pop in maybe 6 or 8 cookies for the kids. So we can go ahead and put this virtually non-stick, and we love that it's dishwasher cleanup. And we can go right in, and I just want to show you the results, Stace, because every single time, unlike your metal, unlike your aluminum sheets, unlike your glass, you can get in there nice and tight and see the sugar cookies. Look at this even baking. This is what stoneware will give you, but not, there's no guessing game. If I put my sugar cookies in, will I get a beautiful result?
Yes,
it's yes,
you
every
will.
time.
And you know what? The food doesn't stick because it's naturally non-stick.
Absolutely.
Which is amazing. And I have to tell you, I mean, even just that board alone, I'm thinking perfect for portion control too. If you're going to do a little baking, maybe you only want to make, you know, that little half batch of cookies. Then Karen's ready to party. Can you tell? So look at the nachos.
That's right. And look at this. It's piping hot. Aren't they fabulous? And you may be leery if you're currently using metal or aluminum baking sheets that that don't look so pretty.
Here, let me show you what these look like.
Yeah, please. You may say to yourself, Karen, that's baked on cheese. Who's going to be scrubbing that? What's beautiful is we don't scrub our Temptations. It's virtually non-stick. You can go right into the dishwasher.
Before
That's beautiful,
I came to
Stacey.
QVC, honest to God, this is what I was baking cookies on.
Same.
But here, so they would bake. It's warped, number one, the pan, and then everything would stick. Not to mention, I was embarrassed to put this out on my counter. Instead, I have this.
Yeah.
Not only do I put my raw cookie dough or, my raw food on this,
Right.
then I bake in it. Then I serve, put this on the table, and you know what? And you'll find this later on when we get to our 16-piece set from Temp-tations at the end of the show.
Uh-oh.
You then can store in this, put this in the refrigerator.
Yes.
And then the next day, if you need to reheat something, you put Temp-tations in the microwave. It's a beautiful line, one piece. You know what that means? It means less cleanup for you too.
Absolutely.
And with these boards, you can cut on them. So if you wanted to use this for your cheeses and you want to do a charcuterie or something like that,
Absolutely.
you can cut and serve.
You do not have to buy all new utensils. It's metal utensils safe. To your point, Stacey, you can cut on these. So if you do a little pizza, you can cut. Look, down here we did a chocolate chip cookie bar. We pressed our cookie dough right onto our baking board. We baked it real fast, and now we can use a pizza cutter and just cut right on here. It's not going to scratch. There's no enamel coming off. There's no paint chipping away. These boards are built to last, and they are fantastic. I'm telling you, you will freak out with all of the various uses that you'll have with this. And we do still have some beautiful floral lace colors.
Well, I just sold out of the red, so the red is gone. So what we have left for you is that floral lace green that you're seeing right there. Again, if you collect the old world green, add that in. It's going to match back perfectly. Then we have the chocolate, which is your brown on brown tone. And then finally the spice, very popular color. It is our most popular now and our most limited. So the next to go will be that spice color. But remember, you're getting two of the boards, $27.96. After this, they're gone. They're retiring. I always say to Lisa and to Tara, shame on you for retiring these.
I know, but you have to make space. But these were so hot, and our Temptationistas love it. And I like to say, if you've never tried Temp-tations, these boards are a great way to kick it all off because it'll give you a taste of the universal uses. I mean, to your point, you don't have to transfer. Everything you see here, we prepped, we cooked, we served, and we can even store on our boards.
Well, you know what? If we tempted your taste buds with this whole Temp-tations line, Karen's going to be back with our 16-piece oven to table set. Wow.